Baby, I had the opportunity to speak on a panel to a group of young ladies ages 8 to 13. Y'all, I got to talk to them about beauty, and I love talking about beauty, especially to the young women because, it's so many things that influence them, and I love to be able to plant that seed for them. So come along on this journey, see how my day went.
What's your name, boo? Right, with the braids, with the slick ponytail with the braids.
All right, first thing first, before we could go talk to the young ladies, we got to make sure we're looking up to par. When I say we're, I mean me. I have to make sure I'm looking up to par. I didn't want to be too dressy, but at the same time, I wanted to give just a little, an elevated look. Okay. So I decided to wear my satin skirt, baby, and I had to steam it. I originally decided on a white white t-shirt, but I got makeup on it because I did my makeup, soft little beady beat, and try to curl this hair because community was trying to have its fun, but we had to shut it down. But anywho, got myself together, felt a little rush, only to find out they were running behind, so I was able to take some breathers, and let's get this party started.
Alrighty, so I'm making it. Whew. I parked on the street. Hopefully it's okay. I tried to put some quarters in, but I don't know if it took. Yeah. Let me just tell you, I was like power walking because I thought I was so late. Ooh, hair sticking up. I had on a white t-shirt. This is what I got on. Right, I had on a white t-shirt, got makeup on it. All right, look at these earrings. Earrings and jewelry from Amazon. Come on, Amazon. No time for lashes, but the face is cute. Cannot be here talking to the kids about beauty, and we looking a mess. Recurled the hair. Got a cute little satin skirt on, okay? Now, I'm chewing on this gum really, really hard because my nerves, I think they're coming in. So let's breathe. Alrighty.
All it takes is one video.
Okay. I know a lot of times people think of cosmetology just as hair. Now, some states, it is only hair. But in the state of North Carolina, it's, I guess, like the grandfather of it all. I could do anything if I wanted to take enough classes in it to perfect this. So raise your hand if you follow anything that comes to skincare or hair care. What is some of you all's number one search when you're looking at TikTok when it comes to beauty? Right here with the black shirt. Black shirt right here with the hoops. Come on, girl. Slick back ponytail. Like I'm describing her and she's like, that's not me. Lashes. Okay. When you search for hair, what are you looking for? Different styles.
Or
okay.
Maybe even what you like.
Yeah.
When you see a video.
What makes you watch the video? I guess that probably should have been a better question. What do you look for in the video? Like, why are you watching the video? How to do it? Okay. She was like, girl, call me. What do you like to watch on TikTok? Skincare. Okay, what about skincare? Moisturizing cleanser, yes.
Y'all are really into that nowadays.
Y'all heard those words? Retinol. What's some of the other words? You haven't heard that? She's like, I ain't heard that. Collagen. You've all heard that word because you're watching the skincare videos. Girl, they press-ons. Thank you. The cleansers that we use can be too strong for the needs of our skin. So the biggest thing is to make sure you're paying attention to your skin and to what your skin is needing. With y'all age group, your skin, your body's going through changes. You're starting your menstruals, you're trying to figure that out. And so along with your body changing, your skin change, your hair change, and everything else is changing from internally to externally. And so there's no need in doing anything that's going to help prevent wrinkles, because anybody got wrinkles in here? Yeah, so you don't need anything that talk about wrinkles. And so collagen, you don't really need it yet. The biggest thing that I would say for you all to focus on is cleansing your skin, moisturizing your skin, and make sure you're using a moisturizer that's best for you, and putting on I was about to say that SPF. Put that on, okay? Because the sunscreen helps create a barrier so the UVA and UVB rays do not mess up your skin, because you don't want to be looking older than what you are because of the outside world and what's contributing. So you want to make sure you're cleansing your face twice a day, morning and night, and washing them pillowcases. Raise your hand if you wash your, she looked up. Raise your hand if you wash your pillowcase at least once a week. Okay, no shame, no shame. Let's make an effort to at least switch them out, okay? But you want to make sure you're switching out your pillowcases, or at least washing them once a week, so you could get all the debris, and you don't want to go to sleep with everything you experienced from that day. Stuff. And then also you want to make sure you're exfoliating. Have you all heard that word, exfoliation? What do you think of when you think of exfoliation? Right here. Sugar scrubs. Okay. What do you want to say? She was going to say the same thing. Okay. So yes, you can exfoliate with a sugar scrub that you can make yourself, which is what we're going to do over there. And I actually bought the ingredients where you can make it for a facial sugar scrub, a lip sugar scrub, or all over. And it's so cost effective. Like, all you need is, like, I got brown sugar, but you can use regular sugar, brown sugar. You can use sea salt if you want to give it a more abrasive feel. Honey, which is really good for adding moisture to your skin. But I brought castor oil, because castor oil is like, it's a holy grail for me. So you exfoliate, you want to always make sure you're hydrating. And along with hydrating, you want to try to avoid the sun, because your skin is, you just exfoliate, got all the dead skin off. And so it makes your skin a little more sensitive to getting skin irritation or sunburn when you out in the sun. But if you put the SPF on, you're golden anyways.
What makes you all keep doing this job?
What we're doing. What makes us keep. For me, I love interacting with my clients. Doing hair, like, you could be feeling not like yourself, and then get your hair done and you feel like that girl. So that's what I love. I love getting their reactions, especially my younger clients, because I specialize in locks. So a lot of younger girls, they're not really comfortable with their locks yet. So just doing like cute styles on them and helping them, embrace their beauty.
I think for me, I think it's a little bit of everything. I'm really into like art and stuff, and I love really like cutesy stuff, as y'all would say. And I just like when girls, they leave and they're like, all I needed was my nails done, and then they go on about their day and they're like, this just made me happy. And I like helping people, and I feel like that's me helping. And when you get your nails done too, that's more so of a girl therapy too. So you get to talk to people about different stuff, and it makes them feel like they have somebody to talk to, and y'all have that little conversation.
I would have to agree with the two of them, the interaction with the clients. And then sometimes it's for the love of it, because sometimes some clients, you may not be emotionally ready for them, because we are our clients' therapists. And some clients have came in with like some heavy stuff, and you just like, oh, you need a hug? It's the love for the clients and the love for the craft.
Like, no, you have to actually love what you're doing. And I say that with anything you guys do, even if you don't want to do in the beauty industry, do something that you love to do, because at the end of the day, you're not working for anybody else but yourself.
Yes. And all money isn't good money.
Mm-hmm.
Say that again.
Money can't.
We should not equate money to our value of life. Now, money helps you get a lot of stuff, I am not gonna lie, but then also, at what cost are you making that money? Sometimes you have to give up some time that you could be using to make money, to make sure the background stuff of your business is good. Because, you know, it's like practicing before your game or your event or anything like that, before the dance recital. The recital is where you get all your flowers and you get all the applause, but you gotta put in that back work to make sure that when it is time to shine, you can shine.
Hey boo, hey y'all. So let me just give you a little bit of my reflections from speaking on that panel. I love pouring into young ladies, like I genuinely do, because I feel like it's easier to plant a seed than to help people uproot craziness and then replant a seed, you know what I'm saying? And so it really does my heart good. That's probably why I love substitute teaching so much. I just didn't like the politics of it, but I enjoy speaking to the young ladies on the panel, and it also made me realize, like, I really enjoy talking. And so if this is your first time watching this vlog or anything, you know, you don't know that I'm a talker. If this is not your first time, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little chatty Cathy. Used to get in trouble in school for talking. But it was really good to pour into these young ladies, and not just from the aspect of letting them know what a cosmetologist is, but also telling them, you know, some things that can help out in life in general. Like, cosmetology is more than just doing hair. I am my client's therapist, and sometimes that comes with a really heavy weight to bear, and sometimes it's refreshing. And it also reminded me that this is my gift, talking and doing hair and makeup, being able to pour into people. That's like part of my gift. That's my special thing. And I really enjoy being able to do that. It made me realize, you know what? I'm not your average cosmetologist, okay? And because most cosmetologists I know, they don't do speaking engagements like I've done. Since being licensed in 2020, I got licensed 2019, excuse me. But since 2020, I've had speaking engagements. I've went to community colleges to speak, to teach, and everything. And I'm definitely not your average cosmetologist. I'm doing photo shoots. Photo shoots, music videos, weddings, fashion shows. There we go. And so hopefully I expanded their knowledge of what a cosmetologist can do and what they're able to do, and also just pour into them, because like one of the young ladies said, like, you have to love what you do, and I genuinely love being able to do this. Hopefully this is not my last time for the year of 2025 of speaking to young ladies. The lady that's involved, crazy thing, I met the lady who's in charge of V.O.W, Village of Women. I actually met her at a beauty supply store. Like, we were talking, I was in there with a client, we were trying to find some hair, and I met her over a year ago. Like, you just never know who you're gonna meet. But anywho, she was saying she wanted to do some other things and just keep this as a continuation, and I'm like, I'm here for it. So hopefully you see more of me working with them, just to encourage the young women and also show them ways to stay cute, and also to build your confidence. Because if you're not confident in how you look, it doesn't matter whether you got on the best designer stuff or not, it's going to show. And then also just make sure you're taking care of yourself internally as well as externally. But yeah, that was a really good experience. And hopefully that, like I said, this is not my last time working with them, just the first. And come along if you're trying to see what other journeys I go on as not being your average cosmetologist. All right, love you, boo.